I'm seeing green right now. I mean, granted, these shades have something to do with that, but with Wicked in town, a lot of people are seeing green. The Tony-Award winning Broadway touring production. It opened about a week ago at the Orpheum. That's when I saw it, and I loved it. Here, Jenny Florkowski and Jesse J.P. Johnson are cast members. Is this what you don't wear these glasses during the show, do you guys?
We don't.
We don't.
Yeah,
no.
we don't.
But they do in
most
Emerald
everybody
City.
else.
Right,
Yeah.
that's right. Well, thanks. Welcome to town.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thanks for coming. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
But you guys are practically like residents now. You've been here a whole week, haven't you?
Yeah.
How's Omaha been treating you?
Love it.
Yeah,
it's a
really
great
good.
city.
That's good.
It's
Yeah.
nice because it's quiet and it's got a lot of other things to do in the old town. It's close to our hotels, so.
Old market, so you'll be able to get down and kind of explore downtown a little bit.
Lots of restaurants. We like to eat.
Yes,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
know.
yes.
You guys work so hard on stage. You deserve
Yeah,
a good
exactly.
meal. Okay, millions of people, they've seen Wicked, but not everyone has seen it. Can you share, what's the basic premise? Because this was the first time I had seen it, and I didn't realize how much it tied back into The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, it's all about, it's like basically a prequel to The Wizard of Oz, and also kind of in the second act is during when Dorothy is in Oz. But the show is about the two witches, the Green Witch and Glinda, who, you know, they go to school together, and you kind of learn about their journey.
Yeah, the Green Witch, Ethelba, right?
Yeah,
that's what they call her.
Elphaba.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Glinda, obviously.
Yeah, and then Glinda. But the performances are just fantastic. Who do you guys play as we kind of look at some of this video? But who are your characters?
I'm Nessa Rose, who is Elphaba's sister.
And she's wheelchair bound.
Yes, she
right?
is. Yes.
So was that difficult playing, or was it easier? Because you don't have to do all the dancing.
It's so easy.
Yeah, I'm sure it
It's
is.
the best thing
I know, I'm
ever.
so jealous
But-
every day. I'm like,
No, I know.
dang it. I push her around.
But it's got to be a little harder to project sitting down when you're singing and
It
doing a lot of
is.
vocal work like that.
Yeah.
I think it's the toughest part in the show.
Oh, really?
I mean,
Thank you.
I do. I mean, because I'm just on my feet. I'm doing what I do every day.
Right, right.
So to also have that in your,
strange, too.
it's like choreography within itself.
Yeah,
It's a whole
moving
nother
the
show.
wheelchair.
And you have to
yeah.
express from here up.
Yeah,
Can't-
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. You did a great job. And
Thank
Jesse,
you.
talk about your character.
I play Bach. He is a munchkin that is in love with Glinda.
Yeah, you can't give anything away, but
Yeah.
talk about that relationship with Glinda, because
Well,
Glinda's not really into her a whole lot.
Yeah, and
into him.
he's very much in love with her, and she does not necessarily. To her, he's kind of like a like a fly,
Right.
and she's like kind of shoe fly, just because she's interested in Fiyero, and she's interested in kind of like herself, and she's a little narcissistic in a way,
Right.
but he's just so madly in love with her and will do anything for her. And so when when they're going to the Oz Desk, when they're going to the dance, she tries to pawn me off, and she pawns me off to Nessa.
Right. And that's
And
took him,
and
right?
she kind of makes me feel bad because she's in a wheelchair, and someone would be my hero if they'd ask her, because she deserves to have a great night. And so I'm like, oh yeah, I'll do it for you.
Right,
And of
right.
course I'm thinking like, yeah, if I do this for her, then she'll like me more. And
Right.
it's a very realistic. I mean, I definitely went through that a lot in high school.
I know, I think we all did. No
Yeah.
kidding. But it's a huge part of the storyline.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
fantastic. What are your favorite parts of the show? Do you have a favorite part as you're on stage and performing? And it's probably different for different characters because they're involved in different scenes.
I think as an audience member watching it, I would say, or off stage watching, I really enjoy the beginning of the second act with the whole press conference with Glinda. My favorite part to perform is we call it the Governor's Mansion, and it's Nessa and Bach's scene in the second act. And
So basically our biggest
it's our-
plot line of the
Right.
show.
and
Right.
Nessa kind of takes a turn in the show, and that
Bach.
transformation, both of our transformations, I think, are really exciting.
Yeah. Jesse, how about you?
That definitely is my favorite. I love the Ozdas Ballroom. It's fun because it flows very well. It's the courtyard, which you're seeing right now.
Yeah,
But
it was so fantastic. The costumes, the dancing, the whole show. Describe what people will see. I mean, we're taking a look at it right here, but there's so much work that goes into this, and the costumes are fantastic.
yeah, I mean, like the dancing alone, it's just so incredible. The dancing alone, and it's easy to kind of overlook it because the focus is a lot on the characters in Glinda and Elphaba, and so you're seeing that a lot. But if you can look at the choreography, it's a
Stunning.
whole world within itself. I mean, you won't see anything like it.
Yeah,
It's just like, the contortions, and I mean, it's just really, really cool, and it tells it tells the story just as much as
Well,
the
and
lines.
the story is fantastic. The
Yeah.
music is incredible. But what should people get out? What's the story behind this? What's the lesson from this?
Friendship and love.
Yeah, and
Mainly.
acceptance.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a little bit of betrayal as well.
Oh yeah.
There is definitely a little bit of betrayal, and I think, but it's the lessons that the characters learn within that betrayal is quite beautiful, because they know their faults and they know what has been done and
Yeah.
what they could have done to fix it, and you kind of.
Yeah, it's one of the best Broadway shows that I've seen come through Omaha. You know, I've got a couple favorites out there, but this is definitely the one of those at the top of the list. So you guys you're on stage through May 25th. It's at the Orpheum Theater. There's still tickets available. Ticketomaha.com, 345-0606. Thanks for stopping by this morning.
Thanks
I know
for
you guys
having
are
us.
busy,
Yeah, thank
so
you
we
for
appreciate
having
your
us.
time this morning.
Yeah, thank you.
All righty, take care. This morning, the Morning Blend's going to continue with a way to honor nurses and simple ways to go green this summer, right? I'm seeing green again. Sit tight.